I grew up in the United Methodist Church. I was a part of Canton Central United Methodist Church here in the Smoky Mountain District, and I always felt really loved and supported in that congregation. I'm grateful to have had a youth minister who really allowed us to ask tough questions and kind of come up with our own theology. And she also was really committed to having the youth group not only serve the local community, but also she was committed to taking the youth group on mission trips in the summer all across the country, because she thought it was super important for us to be able to meet different people and experience different communities that we wouldn't get to in our rural mountain town. And so what I loved most about those experiences was that even though we came from so many different backgrounds, the people we were serving and the people who came to serve were also from all across the country, we had different identity markers that we could be united in one community because of the good news of Jesus. And so that home church also allowed me to have a lot of leadership roles, not only in the youth group, but also in the wider church. And they really shaped my call into the ministry. And I'm so grateful for them. So I'm a United Methodist deacon, and I am appointed beyond the local church to a nonprofit called Hights. And this nonprofit serves vulnerable youth and their families all across the Smoky Mountain District. One of the reasons I love being a deacon is because our role is to connect the church in the world, to be that bridge between local churches and their communities in the world. And I view that bridge as a two-way street. Deacons not only connect disciples already a part of local congregations to their community, but they also bring the needs as well as the gifts of the community in the world to churches to help invite them to figure out their call of who they are to be and how they are to serve their neighbors. One thing I value most about being United Methodist is our connectionalism and how we can have an overarching mission that unites all churches. And I've seen that in the Smoky Mountain District where I serve. And our continuum of care includes clinical mental health services, a workforce development and education program, free skill building and summer adventure camp programs, and a mentoring program. Heights has also had the privilege of collaborating with several other United Methodist churches across the Smoky Mountain District, and they feel called to open their doors to community youth. So they've been working together to learn from each other and to work on designing and implementing free after-school program for any and all middle school youth in their community. And we're just so grateful for that because it's helping Heights expand the net of support for young people in our communities. Being connected to a community who cares can counterbalance adversity, and it can also change the trajectory of a youth's life. And so I'm just so deeply grateful that these churches in the Smoky Mountain District are united under this mission to care for children and youth and are showing up in meaningful ways to love and serve young people in these mountains.